How's it going, guys? Welcome back to the workshop. I got a Super Slam pre-release kit I want to open, but why just open it when I can compare it to the Spider-Man pre-release kit? Now, whatever side you are on the Spider-Man debate, I will say it's meh for me. I get MTGs trying to branch out, become more like the Fortnite of card games. And it has mixed effects on MTG. People are leaving it because they hate the change that's going on. People are joining it because they love the franchise they're seeing. And I just, I like Spider-Man. I don't know how to feel about the Magic. But I did want to get one of these. I do want one of the Spider-Man dice to come in here, which kind of brings up the point of this Flesh and Blood pre-release kit and how LSS kind of dropped the ball on this. If you've been anywhere on social media, you've probably seen praise for this product. Even some stores are praising it because, and I'll admit, they're right, it's a step in the right direction. LSS has never done pre-release kits before, and as far as I know, not very many games do pre-release kits per se. One Piece, as far as I know, doesn't do it. Grand Archive did it once with their sealed play kit. Maybe they still do it, but it's not a game in my area anymore. And Yu-Gi-Oh! Doesn't do it either, as far as I can see. Pokemon has something similar, which they call the Battle Pass, or the Battle... I'm going to look it up and put it on the screen later. They have something like that, and that's kind of their pre-release kit, but I've also just seen it on the shelves. So as far as I know, these are the only two games that have actual pre-release kits that you buy in store. Pretty cool. But all LSS did was take what we used to do and put it in a fancy box. So, is that a step in the right direction? Maybe. And to find out, let's open these boxes and compare. Let's open the Flesh and Blood product first. We'll get the Spider-Man out of the way. Let's open this and see. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe this will be amazing, cool opportunity to open this. Or maybe it will be that's a thing. Starting up, I will say one thing I don't like is that the argument was we want to save garbage out there, and, this box is not reusable. You can't reuse it for anything. But we have 8 packs in here, and we have our plastic promo pack. And the box that goes away. Now, if you've never been to a Flesh and Blood pre-release, this has essentially been what the pre-release has been. You'd go to the store, they'd give you this plastic pack, and then you get your 8 packs, make your sealed deck, and play. And right from the start, I can tell you, I don't feel anything different. If I was doing this in the store, the only difference now is I'm opening one box instead of having the store open up booster boxes. But hey, maybe there's something inside of here that will change my mind. And inside of our plastic pack, we got the cold foil equipment, which this is not to say good job to the pre-release kit itself, but a good job to LSS. Making these micro text box was a really good idea, and they've been slowly improving the plastic packs you get and pre-releases from just the random assortment of, from nothing, from bright lights, to the plastic packs in heavy hitters, to actually making them cold foil and, making the art look nicer. So that's pretty cool. And then here is our cold foil promo. I believe you get a different one every time you open this. I could be wrong. We have offensive behavior, extended art, pretty cool. And here we have our young heroes. KO Strongarm, Tough Nut, Pleiades, Lath, and our tokens. And that's about it. And we're not going to open the packs yet because we're not going to let the packs influence my feelings on the pre-release kit, because that's going to be random every time. Moving to our Spider-Man kit, we actually see there's not much details on here, and the art is, it depends how you feel about Spider-Man. I've seen better looking pre-release kit art. I'd say for Spider-Man, it's not bad. Same thing, we got a pull tab. Pull that off, toss it aside. And this opens up to show, oh hey, look at that. They actually used the box for something. So this box has punch-outs in it. +1+1s. These big ones that I don't know why they're there. And, oh, that's cool. Look at this. A box. An actual usable box. And you can't really see it because everything's in the way, but they actually put art on the inside of Spider-Man fighting Green Goblin. I think that's pretty cool. It looks like the Spider-Man, the big ones, aren't anything at all. And I've noticed that with Commander decks lately, they always put those big ones there that mean nothing. I don't know. But that's pretty cool. They actually used the box for more than just a box. And inside this box here, we got our Spider-Man dice. Oh no, it's just a regular, alright, there's our Spider-Man. He is the 20, and MTG is the 1. It's a spin down dice to keep track of your health. Yeah, that's right. You can actually keep track of your health and magic using a spin down. If you didn't know. Inside we got our promo card, which is Miles Morales. That's pretty cool. The Ultimate Spider-Man. I believe that's a... Is that a Majestic? A Mythic? That's cool. We also have an art card. That's pretty cool. Green Goblin. I don't know if it's different or not in each one. I was only able to buy one of these. We got our 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 packs. And I think that's it. I think the rest of the box is just hollow. Oh, here we go. Here we go. There's some paper here. There's some paper. And in here we got products to buy to continue your Spider-Man experience, which is not a bad idea. Also, we have our, building a pre-release deck. How to actually do the pre-release, where it tells you how many cards you need. You have to have a 40-card deck. It actually gives you a hint, too, to use 2 colors. So I guess you can use as many colors as you want. And then here, it actually gives you a chart of, like, how many mana cost cards you should have. So for your 2 to 3 cost cards, you should have more of those than your 6 cost cards or your 1 cost cards. Interesting. I would have thought that would, maybe. It even tells you how many lands to put in. When in doubt, ask for advice. One thing I will say, I wish it told you more about the set. Like, hey, in this deck, red is more of this strategy, green is more of this strategy. But overall, I'm going to say this, it's better than Fabs. Yeah. Now, I like Flesh and Blood as a game. It is my favorite card game currently. But they really have been hurting themselves, shooting themselves in the foot when it comes to making things more accessible to new players. They always seem to rely on the established players. They always rely on outside sources to fulfill areas that they're lacking in. They never give out a guide to how to play it. They stopped including instructions. The Bravo demo deck doesn't even include instructions in it anymore. Now, to be fair, they included the QR code. And the QR code is more than nothing. But unlike the Iris welcome deck, they stopped including that little... Well, they stopped including the Ira welcome deck instructions, which would actually tell you how to play the game, how the board's supposed to look, etc. And we've been seeing that more and more, that LSS is just afraid to include stuff in their products. Now, I'm not saying they need to copy MTG exactly. They don't have to... Look at the box. They don't... come here, you. They don't have to copy this exactly. You can do your own thing and be successful. If they want to keep doing a box like this, that's fine. I wish it was a reusable box. It's not, and that's fine. They don't have to do this. They don't have to have punch-outs. It'd be nice if they did. They don't have to. They don't have to even include a reusable box. It'd be nice if they did, but they don't have to. But they have to include something else. It can't just be, here's the same thing you've been getting, but now it's in a box. They have to actually do something new. Something that where you open the pack and you open the box and you go, oh, cool. Whether that be a spin down life counter so you can keep track of your life in the game, whether that be some D6s so you can keep track of counters, whether that be tokens that their only job is to keep track of counters, or full play set of counters, or tokens, I mean. Like, instead of giving us toughness, might, vigor, and confidence twice, maybe we get full-size ones, 3 of each, 2 of each, of every possible token we need to play the game. Something physical would be nice, like a dice, but maybe if it's too expensive for them to do it, paper works just as fine. I've mentioned before, I think a paper resource counter is fine, as long as it gives someone something. These -1 armor tokens should be in everything, but you can put so much more in here. You could put the 1 resource, 2 resource. You could put the +1, +2. You can put the whatever tokens you need, the suspense tokens. You could put those as these little pieces of cardboard, and you'll probably spend less money than you would having these made. These would be cool, or the acrylic resource token Sloop Doop's always talking about, but it doesn't have to be anything crazy. Just something that says, when someone opens the box, they look at it and they think, cool. Not amazing. Not, this is the best thing ever. Just cool. Because that's what I got from the Spider-Man one. I opened the Spider-Man one. I know Spider-Man has some bad feedback. But when I open this pre-release kit, I think to myself, cool. When I open these, I feel it's the same as last time. It's just in their box. Anyways, maybe I should open the packs. Maybe I'll open on camera, maybe I won't. But I think as far as this review goes, I really hope they can do more in the future. They've improved this plastic pack so much. I just want them to see them that do the same thing for other stuff. Make the pre-release kits something where someone goes, cool, and it's successful. Make it where someone goes, it's the same thing. And I think you've lost the signal somewhere. LSS, go in the kitchen, take your pre-release kit with you, do a little cooking, and come back with something amazing. I know you can do it. And I have a feeling the pre-release kit will do way better next time if you just include something a little extra. Anyways, yeah, I'm going to stop this here. I will record myself opening these, and if I don't see anything cool, I won't put it in here. Same with the Spider-Man one. I don't know what to look for in these, though, to be honest. Because I don't open enough Magic to know what I'm looking for. But who knows? Maybe I'll pull the Fable. Maybe I'll pull the Maori Pleiades, and that'd be pretty funny. I doubt it. But who knows? Anyways, I've been the Mad Mech, rambling about pre-release kits. Let me know your thoughts. Do you agree with me? Do you disagree with me? Do you think I rambled on too long? That's fine. You can tell me these things. It's fine. I just want to get out. I just want to share this with everyone to know. You don't have to praise everything LSS does. It's fine to support them. But if you feel like something's wrong, don't be afraid to speak up. And that's what I'm doing now. Hey guys, Post Mad Mech here. Just want to go over a few things. I don't think I'll do this for every video, but who knows? Maybe it's my new calling card. A few things I want to go over in that video while I was editing. I did find that instruction book I was talking about for the Ira Welcome Deck. When you got the Ira Welcome Deck, you got this little card here, and at first I thought it was just a card, but you can actually open it up, and you actually have details on how to play the game. On the back of the card, you can see how the playboard or playmat is supposed to look, which I think is helpful for those who don't have a playmat and are not familiar with the zones. They stopped including this after the Ira Welcome deck. They did bring something back in Gravy and Pleiades with the How to Play guide, which again is a great step in the right direction, and it's actually more detailed. It even has the same how the board's supposed to look. It's kind of hard to see here because the Pleiades is kind of pink. It's a little easier on the Gravy one, but they've been kind of picky about when to include these. I really feel like they should have been included in these pre-release kits. But yeah. One thing on the Spider-Man pre-release kit, I said this was cool, and I still think it is, but it's really nothing special. The full art hero cards you get in Armory decks or in the old Blitz decks are way better than this. This is literally a punch-out card. You can tell, you can see the ridges in the bottom there, and the way it feels is kind of cheap. But again, for pre-release, it's more about the cool factor more than it is the value factor. It has to feel cool, and I will admit this felt cool when I got it. And while yeah, it's still a cheap piece of cardboard, it's more than nothing. As for the pre-release kits themselves, I've been buying them from my LGS, and they've just recently sold out. So, I think, again, in my last video, I said these would make a great standalone product, and I still stand by that. I just wish they were better pre-release kits. But yeah, that's all. Hope you enjoyed the video. I'm going to work on whatever that word is, where I push the make the video button and then upload it soon. If you're seeing this, that means I did it.